hello, and hello, my brothers and sisters. Happy Sabbath. This is Brother West. I got a word of deliverance for someone who's listening to me who has found some trouble. You have found some trouble, ma'am. You have found some trouble, sir. And the scripture in the book of Job says that man that's born a woman, days are few. But not only few, but they're full of trouble. And so in other words, you don't have to look for no trouble. Trouble gonna find you. See, but one of the things that I've learned, I'm 56 now. And I've known the Lord since I was 13 years old. And so it's been 43 years of having a relationship with God. But the closest I ever got to God, and I have ever gotten to God, is 5 years ago when my son became paralyzed. There's some trouble there. See, because at the place of trouble, trouble will bring you and take you to a decision. What are you going to do? Are you going to allow your situation to destroy you, or are you going to fight and reach out to God? And so I will say this, in my 43 years of knowing God, the closest I got to God, the closest I've got to God when I found some trouble when my son got paralyzed. Because when my son got paralyzed, I cried out to him, until he heard my cry, and I'm still crying, broken. And so this is the place where you really find God, when you're broken. The scripture says that a broken spirit and a contrite heart God will not despise. If you're broken, when you get broken, this is where your words become shattered. And it's going to take a God to put those pieces back together again. And so just know, those of you in some trouble, you've been in trouble for a long time, you've been dealing with some stuff for a long time, your mind, you've been going through hell. Just begin to cry out to God. Begin to cry out to God. Keep crying. Don't worry about how you look, how you sound. And see, that's one of the problems, that when I was young in ministry, I worried about how I look and how I sound. But the older I got, and the closer I got to God, and the more trouble that I encountered, I ain't worried about all of that. My total focus was to get to God. And so I speak to you today, is get to God. In your trouble, find God. Hear me.
You